YouTubers, this is the second time I've tried to do this video. I got interrupted earlier by the UPS guy. But, I'm sorry this is going to be late, but here we go. What I'm doing today is I'm going to do my usual 4-card reading. But what's going to be different is that the deck I'm using is a Ogham card deck. And, the Ogham that I'm going to be using is the Animal Ogham, or Ogham, as at your preference. And it's from the Secret Language of the Druids collection by Reverend Skip Ellison. I picked this up at a festival a few years back, and I haven't been using it too often. And it's just sitting on my shelf for a while, and I thought, why not pick it up? Okay. So, it's not a picture deck, so it's going to be interesting. But, let's see. For the beginning, overall for the week, what I'm getting for that is stall or stallion, which means, in general, travel. What this basically tells me is that during this next week you'll be doing, either doing a lot of physical travel, or just moving from one place to another, whether it be the physical realm or the emotional or even the spiritual. Just movement in general. And it's the stallion, which typically means, to me, at least in my mind, that you'll be doing it alone, or it'll be part of your own personal traveling rather than a family travel. The stallion usually only carries one or two people, so it might be you alone traveling, or you with someone that is close to you having to go through this travel. Okay, so and for the beginning of the week, it's going to be the Rowan, or the seal, which in the meaning section means the fair folk. The fair folk have pretty heavy meaning to most people. How best to put this? Help me out here. Anyway, the fair folk tend to be very, very, I wouldn't say literal-minded, because we as humans are pretty literal-minded in general, and that's usually how they get a hold of us, or trick us, or find ways around us. They're like the master lawyers of the world. They know how to use their words, and they know the meaning of the words, and they're very have deeper meanings to most of what they do. So, mostly what this says at the beginning of the week, when you're doing this travel, you'll be coming from maybe a literal standpoint, and you need to look deeper, or just take a look at where you're at right now, and don't take it for its most basic meaning. You have to look at it a little bit more carefully, look at your situation very carefully. I won't say get a lawyer, but start thinking like one. Not in the sense that you're thinking everybody is out to get me and need to get them, but just take a closer look at the words around you, or even the situation and how it can be worded. Use your words wisely, perhaps. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting from that card. Use your words wisely in the beginning of this week. Okay? And this next card for the middle of the week is low, or cow, or cattle. And that in general means wealth. That may seem a little strange when you say cattle means wealth. What? Well, when you had a lot of cattle in particular cultures, that means that you had a lot of portable money, or money that you had invested in, and that you could take care of these animals. And they meant wealth in most of those Indo-European cultures. And this card happened to be reversed, and I'm not quite sure how to read those in the Ogham, but I don't usually read them in the tarot in a different way, but I've got my cats all around. I've got 3 cats around here, and as soon as I do divination, they start coming up. And I can't get much from this because it's a different ohm that they're using. But yeah, it was reversed, so maybe it's lesser wealth, or when I usually do my readings with the tarot, I usually mean it's on the more internal stage, but maybe that's taking a look at not necessarily physical wealth that you're looking at, physical portable wealth, since you're on a stallion, you're not really able to take your cows with you. Maybe you're able to take a few with you, but you have to pick them carefully. It kind of goes with the fair folk, the steel. Pick your words carefully, pick your wealth carefully, pick your investments carefully. Just be careful. You're like on stepping stones crossing a river. You need to be careful where you put your feet, or put both your feet. Don't jump in head first. Do it feet first, and take a look where you're going before you jump in. Make your investments wisely. And the last one for the weekend, or the end of the week, is Ascan, I believe, the eel, adaptability. Okay, yeah, the eel basically, it lives among rocks, I believe, in caves, and not necessarily big caves that anything it can squeeze into, but it's also got very sharp teeth, and it's quite tasty cooked up. But anyway, the eel basically is adaptability, finding your own niche. So basically, you've taken a look at your situation, take a quick case, take a good look at it,